Hello again, welcome back to another segment of a Handy Andy home video. We're out in a home here in Atlanta, and this is an in-town property. This house, this is the second stage of this particular project. We're still finishing the prepping and just starting priming, so it's a good way to show kind of what we do. Everybody wants to know what the process is and why people pay us what they pay us to paint these houses. We're on day 3 of this project. The average company would be done with this already. This particular customer got 10 quotes, and 9 of them were for spray painting, and everybody wants to argue that spray painting is superior. We will only spray paint a property if you're selling the house or if it's an investment property and you're just trying to go cheap and get in and get out. But like these customers have been here quite a while, and they're going to be here hopefully another 20 or 30 years. Ironically, we have a home in this neighborhood that I did 16 years ago when I started. I am the Andy of Handy Andy. I started this company because I wanted something that we could believe in, and our process have never changed. We've hand washed this house. It hadn't been painted in about 12 years, and we had a lot more prep than we thought we would. The customer hasn't been charged for that. We're coming back, and the soffit and fascia boards, those upper trim boards in this area right here, those will all be scraped, which they are now, what you're seeing, and the siding has been scraped. This siding will be 1 coat tinted primer with Zinsser 123 primer. It's been hand washed in this area here, and all the fascias, soffits, and gutters, which are aluminum that have never been painted, those are going to be primed and come back with 1 coat of trim coat. The garage door here is currently painted to match the trim, and we're going to go ahead and paint it to match the siding and kind of make it fade away, because otherwise in a white it makes it look like a big tongue sticking out there on those 2-car garage doors. So the trim's going to be kind of an off-white. The shutters are going to be Charleston green. We're removing the storm windows, which you'll see. There wasn't an additional charge for that. It was all part of the job. And this particular customer is paying us about the same, pretty much the same money as the quote she got for spray painting. And she's going to have 2 coats of paint on this house with a lifetime warranty. And what that warranty means for her is as long as she lives in this house, she won't pay me to paint it again. She'll pay for the paint, but I'll eat the labor. And what that really does for us is, A, it means we're going to do a bang-up job because I don't want to repaint her house anytime soon. You can see where we've hand scraped in here, and then we're coming, this is a custom color paint out for her, so we'll prime back over this, but these are the colors that she's going with. The Charleston greens on the right, she's got a red front door, and several different tints of custom siding color that she wanted, and then a bright white trim there. We got a little bit of shadow. This house is a little difficult for us to video, but you can kind of see here the difference in the trim. This has been scraped and cleaned and primed, and you can see we've just kind of finished right there, and there's that Zinsser 123 right there. That's a great, you can do this yourself. You don't need us to paint this house as long as you use the right properties, the right paint, and the right prep. 75% of a paint job is the prep work, and we've spent more time here prepping than most people would have painting, and it'll show in the longevity of the job, and that's what we're after. What's unusual for this particular company is we do everything. So she's got some rotted wood, we've done some gutter work, we're doing some roof work for her, she's got a little bit of concrete work. These railings will come back, we'll sand them down a little bit and come back with a Rust-Oleum. She's got some height on the side over here that I won't video just yet, but she's got us working on a project here where typically a homeowner would have to call 6 or 7 different contractors to get them out here and do all their pieces. We're going to go ahead and do it all in one shot. The other unique thing about this company is everybody here speaks English, everybody here is US legal. We don't use day laborers, we don't pick people up on street corners, you know, and everybody here is US legal, so it makes a big difference. We can't compete with some of these companies that are using illegal Hispanic labor to do these jobs. We just can't do it. There's some great Hispanics out there. We just prefer to use legal people. And there's a lot of good contractors, but most painting contractors are quick and simple, and you're not really saving any money. We'll come back in and vacuum up all these paint chips. There was no way to safely put a tarp down up there. It rained as we were prepping this thing. You can see where we removed the storm windows back here, and we've come back in and hand washed all this stuff with TSP bleach and water and a chemical called Crud Cutter to neutralize the surface and kill all that mold and mildew. And so we'll come back through here with trim, and you can get a feel for it. There's a couple of our guys right there right now, and you can see where they're priming across the back edge here. You can see the white here, and you can see where it fades right here. Up here along this gutter line, all this gutter and fascia will be primed and painted out. We won't prime the sashes because they'll be protected under those storm windows, but they'll get 2 coats of paint, and then we'll go ahead and prime the moldings and the sill and the noses there. We got some height in this corner right here, we'll go ahead and remove the gutter screens up here. Gutter screens like these serve no purpose on a house whatsoever. They clog, they just cause a lot of problems. We won't get it, but there's some rotted wood on the side. But this gives you a pretty good feel of where we are day 3 in terms of the prep on this property. Anything you want to do in a house, certainly give us a call. We'll come back to do another video of this, maybe 2 more as we mark through it. You can reach us at 770-912-2829. I'm Andy with Handy Andy. I'm actually painting on this job. One of the owners of Handy Andy will be on every single job, always. And if we don't do some work on your house when we're working for you, we'll give you your money back. We'll finish the job and give you your money back. That's a pretty good deal. The only place where that doesn't come into play is our handyman division. We're not always at those jobs. They're little small jobs. You can call us for anything big or small. If we can't do it for you, we'll refer you to somebody who can, and we'll stand behind that person. If they let the ball down or let you down, we'll come in and finish it up, and I'll guarantee the referral. Give us a call, 770-912-2829. Thanks very much, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.